Girl, when I tell y'all, this election can't get here quick enough. Y'all already know what time it is. I got the black V-neck on. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another DeGeneres video. Girl, when I tell y'all, I am so ready for this election to get here. I know y'all are tired of it. I am tired of it. I know y'all tired of seeing the political ads on my videos. Girl, it is a mess. And these recent events that have happened this weekend have made it even more like, girl, we was waiting on an October surprise, but she came here 2 weeks before. So we're gonna get into all of that. I don't really cover too much political stuff as much in my DeGeneres video, but considering all the things that's going on, I will be like doing a video after the presidential debate. I think it's like next week or something, so I will be talking about that because some of y'all love political DeGeneres stuff, so I'm gonna give y'all that type of content. We also have some good news. Congratulations to Zendaya for her Emmy in one of my favorite shows, Euphoria. We did get some bad news and know that found out that Euphoria probably won't come back until 2022 because they haven't even started filming with COVID-19 happening. It's just a mess. It's getting cold. People are going inside. I think it was actually the first day of fall yesterday or today. So it's cold. Girl, I had to turn the heat on a little bit this morning just to knock the, you know, you turn the little heat on or you open your oven up or whatever you do just to get it warm in the house so you can hop in the shower or whatever, because I like to take my showers in the morning, so that's what happened. But what else is going on? Just, you know, a lot of things to talk about. Like a lot of things I want to update y'all on, and I hope y'all enjoying y'all day. I hope y'all had a fabulous weekend. We got a lot of things to cover. It's kind of a slow news week, but you know, we're gonna get to the tea. But before we do any of that, let's go ahead and get into this mental check-in. So my mental is doing really good. You can tell, like, I got the chest out. Yeah, I'll get into it. I love this shirt. This is my first time wearing this shirt. I was gonna wait till a special occasion or something to wear this first shirt or whatever, but girl, I said, let me go ahead and wear it for my girls. But those of you who've been watching me, like, y'all know that, girl, I love to have my little chest out every once in a while. Y'all know I let the pop a titty out every once in a while, okay? Just titty talk. This Spanish and French, just titty talk. Hey, get into it. But mental is doing really good. I've been kind of resting a lot. I've been working on getting ready to look at the possibility of purchasing a home. And it's so conflicting and so confusing and stuff with doing this whole VA stuff. But I will say that I'm very much inspired. Like, I'm turning to an old lady. I'm turning to an old lady. Girl, I was watching the Property Brothers. I've been watching Property Brothers like consistently. And just, I love that. And I'm just like, you know what? I think not for the quote unquote investment, but just the experiencing of just designing your own stuff. And it's just so fascinating to me that I was like, I want a house. But girl, all the money that goes into it, like, I'm saved a little bit with doing the VA loan and some other stuff. And since I received disability from the VA, girl, I'm spilling all my tea. Like, I get to, you know, do some stuff to protect my coin. Like, I get like advantages that other folks don't get. So I'm gonna see how that goes. I'll let y'all know. I've been interested in doing something with that, with me going and doing tours. Y'all know y'all love vlogs. I hate vlogs, so I might turn this whole thing of me going looking for houses and whatever into a Property Brothers style a vlog for like 4 or 5 episodes or something, just to show y'all all of the things. Because if you were interested in it, I was thinking that would be cute, but show you like the gay version of the gay black version of it. Because girl, I love Drew and Jonathan, but they be in them corny joke times, they be getting on my everlasting nerves. But Spirit is doing good. I hope y'all enjoying yourself. Girl, let's go ahead and get into this tea for today. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with some positive news. Congratulations to Zendaya for her Emmy. Yes. For, you know, her playing Rue in Euphoria. Euphoria is a really, really good show. I actually like Euphoria a lot. Like, I like it. I went back and watched a couple of episodes again. She's cute. Zendaya joins Viola Davis as the second black woman to get an Emmy, I think a lead or whatever. You know, it's like girl, we still doing the first, second, all these things. Like, it's so sad. It's so sad. But congratulations to her. She looked beautiful accepting her award. Congratulations to her. I'm just happy for Zendaya. Like, she's just a ball of good energy, and I appreciate her. I don't trust the Emmys. I know a lot of black folks won some awards and stuff. I really didn't pay attention to it too much because I just don't dive into these white award shows that continue to not only disrespect black folks but also disrespect black trans folks. So I'm just not. It's just not a thing for me. But congratulations to her. I can't acknowledge that. But I don't want to give any stock to these folks because y'all out here, y'all have not nominated or given that many awards to black folks, black and brown folks. So until you fix what you have been doing for the last 70 years or whatever, I'm not interested in you like giving out awards now. Like, you need to go back and find a way to give awards that should have been, like, some work needs to be done for the stuff that you've done. Like, giving awards to folks who are doing stuff right now is not good enough. You go back and rectify all the stuff that you did years ago. Find a way. Do it. You know we be rocking to it. So do it. But that's all I got on that. Moving on to Ray J and his divorce, marriage counseling situation thing. Girl, I'm tired, Ray J. I'm tired. Like, every time I turn around, you and Princess Love got something going on. Like, you are separated. Separate. That's what we gotta do. Separate. Talking about you and Princess. Because y'all keep separating. You keep talking about some divorce. And then the next week y'all doing something else. I'm so tired. I am tired. And it's boring at this point. And I feel like the only reason why y'all are doing that. The only reason why y'all are doing it. Because y'all trying to get some type of, boil something up for a show or something that y'all probably working on. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I do find that the show that y'all got, the conversation, y'all had Masika and Homegirl on there, that had me screaming. But, girl, I was so confused looking at that because I'm just like, girl, Masika, if you really don't like Hazel, you ain't feeling Hazel, why are you even sitting down talking to her? That's the thing I don't get about y'all be talking about all this money y'all be, having, but somebody has to pay you to sit down with somebody who you don't like. No, ma'am, I'm not doing that. But y'all need the coin, and y'all don't want to admit that. But, girl, moving on. I don't want to talk about Ray J and Masika, Kalisha for future. I want to talk about some other things that are going on. I had a chance to watch Cardi B's live. I seen what she was doing and the things that she was addressing and stuff. And it's a lot of drama going on in the YouTube streets. I normally don't cover YouTube drama and stuff. I just don't. That's just not that's not my lane. But Cardi brought up some good points, and some other folks brought up some good points. And the things that's going on is just like really, I got a lot to talk about. So Cardi B got on live and she addressed all the things that's going on. She shaded the hell out of her husband. She shaded the hell out of him. But she also, has shaded some bloggers, to my knowledge, who've been running with false information. You had media takeout that was reporting that Offset was upset with Cardi B for being, so sexual with her music, and that, WAP was too explicit and all these things. Then you all have also other bloggers that are on YouTube taking fake, false information and running with it as if it's real without verifying it. And just taking something that somebody said to you on Instagram or whatever and running with that story, and then you coming out here talking about you have an exclusive and all of these things, and really you ain't did the work to vet and make sure that the information is correct. That's one of the things I think is irresponsible for a blogger to be out here, or anybody to be out here receiving information like that and then not verifying, especially when you on that type of scale, when you have that type of budget, because y'all love to talk about how much money y'all make, but y'all not spending the money to make sure that y'all are protecting yourselves. Then y'all wonder why y'all in so many lawsuits and stuff. So it's confusing to me because I ain't dealing with that type of mess. I'm not running. Folks send me messages. I remember people send me all type of fake tea about stuff on Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I was like, girl, I can't verify this. I also reached out and I got some information and asked other cast members if this is true. That's just the work. Like, hey, is this true? I would tell you the story that I broke several years ago of a voicemail of Lisa Nicole from Married to Madison calling this woman and saying, hey, stop calling my man. Darren, don't stop calling him. I broke that story several years ago and I had to verify it, make sure it was right. I wasn't in a rush to drop it. I was trying to make sure that the information was right. Like, it took me like a day and a half to get that information out. Somebody had sent it to me and I had waited to, I can verify it, and then I posted it. But that's the work, but some folks are just so, I want a quick attention. But also, some folks said that this person knew that this information was not real. Even they have said it out their mouth that they knew it wasn't real, and the reason why they did it because they wanted the attention or whatever. That's not good work. That's not good. That's not good. And folks were comparing it to, other big magazines, that National Enquirer, that make money doing that. And I'm never that person to be like, well, what the white folks is doing, that means we can be just as trash. White people are not my barometer for, they're not my moral compass. So if they have done it, doesn't mean, if they did it, I can get away with it. Now, we can talk about the inconsistencies when it comes to certain things, but just because they're trash doesn't mean that I have to be trash. And that's just that on that. But, that whole drama is just messy. Like, a lot of folks, I don't know. Folks have been asking me how I felt about it. I've been told you all that I enjoyed the interview I did with them last year. I sat down, met their family, I loved them at that point. But I made it a point to say that, hey, I don't want to be close or cool with anybody that is blatantly transphobic. And I had a conversation with them in that interview, and I said that. Only 4 months later, they were transphobic to Dwayne's child, to Dwayne Wade's child, like Zaya. So I didn't get that. That video really turned me off. And I was like, I just sat next to you and explained this, and then you out here being transphobic in videos, and I just don't understand. I don't want to be around anybody that is out here doing that. I just don't. No, ma'am. They ain't finna be dish you. They ain't finna do that to me on Twitter. But that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you bump into some real, and she's not the only one. It's a couple of these other folks who get on here and their politics is just true trash. I don't consider myself a blogger. I'm not a blogger. I'm a culture critic. You can't put me in that box because I'm not willing to go low to get a story out, to get visibility, and get views. I can easily do like some of the girls and do a video with me not being shown, and record gossip stuff and talk about it all day long and that, but I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in being able to use my mind to deconstruct and have a conversation about what the topic is, to the point that people want me to be on their platforms because they enjoy me, okay? Period. Because at the end of the day, I am my own person. Anybody can get on here and talk about celebrity gossip all the time, and people will watch it. But people don't come to me for the celebrity gossip. They're interested in coming to me for the breakdown and how I can connect certain things and make stuff make sense. Anybody get on here and read articles and mess and drama and stuff, but then you put yourself in a situation where, you'll do stuff constantly to get attention and for money. And slow and steady always wins the race. But that's my thoughts on that. The whole situation is a mess. I don't think anything is wrong with Cardi B calling these folks out for making false statements and suing these folks and suing the pants off of them. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, because some of y'all be doing entirely way too much. And that's just that. Like, if you out here running a false story and the information is not wrong, like, you gotta look at yourself like, are you doing this because you don't like this person? Now, everybody knows I'm not the biggest fan of Cardi B. Everybody knows I'm not the biggest fan of Nicki Minaj. Everybody knows, or should know, I'm not the biggest fan of anybody. I don't really care about any of these celebrities. A couple of folks I do like. Y'all know who those people are. But at the same time, they will still get this work at the end of the day. Like, period. People know that. Like, I have Todrick's number, and I've dragged Todrick consistently when he has done something wrong and called him out. And sometimes he'll be calling me like, girl, I ain't see it, but I heard about it. And I'm like, girl, you know what the tea is. Like, that's what it is. But I'm just not interested in any type of connection I have to any celebrity, keeping me from telling the truth to the people who trust me to provide this type of content. But Cardi B, girl, do what you got to do, girl. Call these folks out. Call your man out. I think Cardi B did a good job going on live and talking about all these things and addressing, the whole drama. She said she's not cry. She feels good. She said she just don't want to fight anymore. She's moving on with her life. She said she's not giving a Lemonade album. She said she is giving Lemonade, like a couple of Lemonade songs, but she has a couple of songs, which I like. Be careful. And I talked about that when I did my video about her. I really think Cardi might have seen that video. I really feel like she's seen that video, and Cardi probably like, you know what? I know who he is, but I don't like him, because I be on your ass, Cardi. But it's okay, girl. I like you too, and I like how you're handling this whole situation with Offset. I think that you have every right to be happy and be free. She said she wants to be a free bird. Now, I'm not a fan of you, saying that you want to be a billionaire. Billionaires should not exist. I don't believe in that. And if you want to be a billionaire, girl, just be prepared for us to give you the guarantee in two, okay? Chop, chop, okay? Moving on to next. Let's talk about Ellen DeGeneres. I just got through watching Ellen DeGeneres' little video of her talking about the things that were allegedly happening in her work environment, and she says she's a work in progress. And I'm like, Ellen DeGeneres, since you are like, what, 60 years old? So how much of a work in progress are you? Like, girl, you've been here on this earth for a minute. And Ellen DeGeneres, the show has been on for 18 years. So for something to go on, however long it's been on, and your show has been on for 18 seasons, I find it very hard to believe that you were not aware of any of the things that were going on. And if these things were going on and you didn't know about it, that means that you probably don't need your own show. You just don't need your own show. If things like this were going on, that means that it's mismanagement and all types of stuff. Like, no, sis, you don't get to come on this show and say, you know what, hey, I'm work in progress and we're fixing it, and I didn't know all these things were going on. You don't get to play like I didn't know. You don't get to do that. I think Ellen DeGeneres definitely knew about the toxic work environment. Some of these allegations were made on her directly being toxic. So for her just saying she didn't know is trash. Even the thing with them changing and saying that, oh girl, you can get your birthday off, or use some type of leave when you have an emergency. It's like, damn, like what the hell was y'all having before then? So I believe that Ellen DeGeneres got on there. She tried to save face as best she could. And I think that Ellen has a possibility of her bouncing back from this. At the end of the day, she's a white woman. She can definitely get on there and tell them jokes and make it like, oh girl, I found out that I was trash. And folks will laugh. Her audience is majority white. It is what it is. Like, it just is what it is. But I think Ellen is, on her way. She gonna fight this as best she can. Because she don't want to lose that bag at the end of the day. But this is the same person who was sitting next at a baseball game with a war criminal, George Bush. And when people called her out about it, she didn't like it. It's just trash. I don't trust none of these folks. All she did was gave us a bunch of buzzwords and said this and probably smeared Black Lives Matter across somewhere to protect her from critique. I am tired and I want out of this simulation, okay? Moving on, girl, I want to move on and talk about Kim Kardashian and this divorce rumor with her and Kanye West. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. Apparently, Kim Kardashian, there's a rumor that she could be, getting prepared for divorce from Kanye West over his stance on abortion. Apparently, she was hurt by that. She did not like it. She ain't feeling it. They said Kim has the whole divorce planned out. Our insider shared, but she's waiting for him to get through his latest episode. I would love to see it. I think she definitely needs to divorce Kanye West. Kanye West has been doing absolutely the most. To find out that he signed a contract and all of these things, and now you out here hurt because these folks out here, taking out your money, owning your masters, all these things. And I can't do anything but laugh because Kanye West was the same person who said, being a slave is a choice, and signing that contract was a choice that you made. So deal with that, okay? Deal with that, sis. That's your fault. So I hope that she divorces him and he moves on down the road. I'm really tired of Kanye West and tired of hearing about him. I can definitely respect his mental situation and stuff that's going on, and I can also call him out for the bullcrap that he continues to put online. Him urinating on a Grammy and doing all the things. I don't care about no Grammy, but just like, I don't want to see no urine on no Twitter. I just don't want to see any of that. But Kanye West, I hope he gets the help that he needs, and I hope somebody deactivates his Twitter account because it's a distraction at this point. And I just don't trust him, considering that he's a capitalist. I just don't trust Kanye West at all. Moving on to the final conversation that I want to have very quickly. The death of Justice Ginsburg. shook the internet the other day. RBJ, everybody was talking about like Ruth is gone to glory. She passed this past weekend, and not even a minute later you have Republicans talking about that they are going to push forward a nominee to replace her. And Trump got the news late, and he was like, girl, yes, let's do it. We're going to wait till, you know, sisters laid, but we're going to go ahead. Mitch McConnell, all the folks, all the GOP are moving forward. The Senate is moving faster to get a nominee for Supreme Court Justice pushed through faster than they can give us a $1,200 check. Like, faster. These folks have literally gave us one $1,200 check during this whole pandemic. The pandemic's been going on since February. If you were to take that $1,200 check, that would be almost equivalent, I think, of $4 a day. This is what the system that's supposed to help us, protect us, the system that is supposed to work for us. This is what they're offering us. The people that we pay, the folks that we vote to put in power and all these things, this is what happens. So I definitely understand the criticism of folks saying, I'm not interested in voting. I really don't care at this point about voting. Because you had the Republicans 4 years ago, literally stop Obama from nominating somebody when Scalia died back in 2016? I remember when it was, like, they literally stopped him. That man, it was like 9 months before the election. And them folks came, them Republicans came and said, no, the people should decide, we should wait. And now y'all favorite Republican, not Mitch McConnell, Romney is out here in step 2. I'm telling you right now, he probably is going to get a judge confirmed. There's nothing that the filibuster is gone. They can't do that. The Dems took that out. Like, it's just a mess. Not interested in folks saying we need to vote for Joe Biden so he can get the judge. I'm interested in tearing the whole system down. We should have never had no 70-year-old lady being the protection for folks' rights to begin with. None of these folks should be appointed for life. None of these folks, the system is just not it. And I'm not interested in being in the system that folks came up with 2,000 years ago or whatever it was. Like 400 years ago. Like, stuff has changed so much. I'm not interested in them. Our forefathers, or y'all forefathers, them ain't my damn forefathers. This whole situation is stupid as hell. It's stupid. And I'm just not interested in it. Like, I'm just like, yes, you know, we can probably say that RBJ did some good stuff. And she also was arrogant as hell and had some disrespectful stuff to say about Colin Kaepernick. She called him arrogant and said it was disrespectful. She said she don't believe in burning the flag. This is the white woman y'all want to make the super white feminist. Like, this is the people, like, yes, we can also say she did some cute stuff here, but she also has a past of other stuff. She should have retired several years ago, to be honest. I know some folks don't like that, but she should have been retired years ago. She should have. But that, like, none of our faith should have been put in this woman like that was that old and was dealing with these many health issues. It should have just never happened. Like, and it's disrespectful for us to feel like that you need to live so we can have some sort of democracy. I'm not interested. That lets me know that the system is trash and we might need to tear it down. So I don't know what's going to happen. There's been reports if they push forward and have another to the right judge, a conservative judge and a conservative female judge, and now it's what would it be, 5-4 or something? Or whatever, then they said, girl, what we might do is we might make opens up for some more justices and say instead of 9 we need 12, because there's nothing in the Constitution that says there should only be 9 justices. So, you know, girl, it's a grasp for power from both sides, and I'm just interested in both of them to cancel themselves out because they literally killing all of us. They out here. I'm not interested in talking about no Supreme Court justice. I'm interested in these folks giving us some more money to these people who are struggling to pay their bills right now. That's the only thing I'm interested in. The only thing. But that's my thoughts on it. I'm not going to go too far in depth on it, but that's how I feel. I'm not going to discourage people from voting. That's just not my politic. I'm not gonna be saying, but for me, I'm probably not interested in it. I'm just tired of the system. And I don't blame folks who are tired of the system and tired of putting stock in something that hasn't done them hasn't gotten them out of where they, their trash situations. So, yeah, if you're gonna vote, you're gonna vote. If you don't want to, whatever. Like, it just is what it is. I know some folks don't like that, but I really don't give a damn. I wanted to talk about something else really, really quickly, and I'm gonna end it really quick. I was reading an article. There's been reports that Vanessa Bryant is suing, I think the sheriff's office for taking pictures of the crash site. And come to find out, the sheriff that took the picture shared the information with this woman who he was trying to impress, and the bartender heard about it and reported it. So yeah, she's suing the LA County Sheriff over graphic photos of Kobe Bryant's crash that were shared. Like, that's disgusting. They said that the sheriffs, the folks who were supposed to protect us, the folks we pay taxes to take care of us, went and took pictures of the crash site, went and took pictures of bodies. That is some sick shit, and I hope Vanessa Bryant sues the dog shit out of her. I hope she does. That's just not right. Like imagine something happens like that to you, and the first responders come and take a picture of your deceased mother, auntie, brother. Like, that is disgusting, and sells it. Like, that's just not it at all. And it wasn't because they needed it for an investigation or anything. It's because they just wanted to take pictures of it. Like, some of them were taking pictures not for an investigation, but because they just wanted to take pictures. I can't imagine coming and seeing something like that and taking a picture of it. It's disgusting. But I don't think that's another subject. I'm gonna talk about that later. But thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope y'all enjoying y'all wonderful Tuesday. This is my Kingeries video for this Tuesday, girl. I got a couple more content to put out for y'all. I hope y'all enjoying y'all week. Be safe, wash your hands, social distance, and until next time, I'll talk to you later on tonight. Bye.
Pick me, massa, pick me, massa, pick me.